Hello world! This is AFRIYEA Golf Academy, the very first golf academy in Uganda, Africa. At AFRIYEA Golf Academy, we train children from both less privileged and privileged economies on how to excel in the game through a series of steps and tutorials by award-winning players and coaches.
We as coaches, when we are associating with the kids, we are socializing. When I'm associating with them, I find they are a good stage to keep with. And in relation to our objectives in AFRIYEA and in golf academies, I find them interesting and they learn easily. Other than going to other groups, or unlike other groups, it is not easy to associate with a person who has grown up. As a coach, when you have these young children, it is easier to impart knowledge into their minds and brains and about the game of golf. They easily grasp. And when it comes to making the golf swing, these kids are easy to correct and their bodies are easily portable and they can easily adjust to the golf swing. And in relation to coaching, it is easier to associate, and what I found with the children is they can be a good foundation. Me in person, I gain pride from being with these children. And in relation to my profession, it is always happiness that we generate.
What I like about the AFRIYEA Golf Academy are the coaches, how they handle us, how they coach us to their best on how to play golf very well. The coaches have given us all the materials we need to play golf, to play it very well on our level best.
I thank my parents for supporting me to enjoy golf.
I reached my success through hard working, trusting my coaches, like doing what they're telling me. Mostly Dick, who has been sending me clips on how to putt, how to chip. This has helped me plan better for my game. My experience as a learner in the Golf Academy is that I've got a chance to experience many coaches with different ideas. Sharing it with me helped me improve on my game, and I can use this opportunity to even thank my personal coach Dick from Belgium, who has been working on my swing, like as in sending me some golf tips. I make a swing video on range, I send to him, he corrects me, and with these guys, hopefully I hope for the best.
Golf aside, our learners are taught about environmental conservation so as they can also create a sustainable environment for future generations.
As AFRIYEA, we engage our youth in environment conservation activities like tree planting, urban farming, garbage collection, and plastics and potable collection around town. We do this monthly campaign in town because we need to make sure our environment is being protected from these pollutants that are contributing to the global warming. So the future generation, for it to be safe, we must be able to start doing this now. And that's why we're involving our youth in these activities of environment conservation.
As a parent, I have seen a lot of changes about my children because, when they come back, they always want to show what they have learned from the academy or from school, where they are coming from. So when they came, I remember that day, they were like, these plastics are not supposed to be here. These poison bars are not supposed here. They told us it is not good for our environment. So I think it has helped them to know how to preserve the environment, how to preserve the nature at large.
When you train a child at an early age, it grows into him or her, and she puts it into practice, and in the future, that person is doing the right thing. So, as for Koto City, in partnership with AFRIYEA, we are doing a good work.
I wish to appreciate AFRIYEA NGO, which renders interventions in environmental protection, and interventions against environmental degradation. We saw it as an opportunity to partner with an NGO that is headed by youth, that is majorly dominated by the youth cluster, to partner with them in environmental protection. We also appreciate that we must take lead in this partnership with such an organization together with the other leaders, since the cardinal role of the preservation of the natural resources of this country lies with the executive leadership of the country, with His Excellency the President at the apex. It's the reason why we have gotten involved as an office with the activities of this organization, which include, but not limited to, cleaning the city and cleaning the banks of River Mpanga and the entire green belt of Fort Portal Tourism City, in a bid to keep our city clean, in a bid to conserve the water base, the water resources in the city, and more so River Mpanga.
All these activities are empowered by formal education, which we do promote and also encourage our learners to prioritize academics.
On the side of a coach, you see, we coach different aspects. You can coach how to play a game, and in line of playing that game, you also integrate other life skills. As a coach in AFRIYEA, at least I've endeavored, we have had classes, we have taught these children what else they need apart from playing golf. They need to be disciplined. They need knowledge to survive. They need to remember that they are not going to keep young for long. They will grow, and in so doing, they will have to get jobs. And in getting the jobs, they will get the skills they acquired, transfer them, and then become mature golfers. We have also taught these kids not to rely on one aspect. They will play golf, but they will have to get earnings. They will have to work.
The challenges I face, the academy has tried to fund us with some clubs, and but some of them are old clubs, and we don't have enough kits to play on the course, so, and including some balls. So we find difficulties in playing. Like, we share one kit, like 3 people, so like when someone is playing, he will not play that day. So we struggle when it comes to our kits. Yeah.
It's a national, it's an international game. Formerly it used to be played by Europeans, but now, because we couldn't afford, and some people say that playing golf now, but we say we golfers, that nowadays that golf is not for elders only, even younger ones and women. So that's what I would recommend. And secondly, when you play golf, you can, it gives, if you play it very well, you become a professional one. So it can make you can earn money from playing golf if you master it. Because and secondly, or sadly, it's you become well established, well known. It creates jobs, and again it brings fame to your club or to your nation, to your district or your nation, for that matter. That's why I would say that encouraging the young kids to start playing golf at the age of 4 years or 5, 6 is a good thing to be put into practice.
We are the #1 golf academy in Uganda, Africa.